You're always on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that's through there for a strike. And a new season is officially underway. That one the other way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And it's even up.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough.
Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Inside. And that's ball one. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Isaac Paredes up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And there's a base hit to left. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike three. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it, and that is that. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Now let's go like the city,
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And that one fouled off. And out number 1 on the grab. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Tying run and scoring position here on opening day. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Sean Murphy. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Riley on third. Harris on second. Olson over at first with one away. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Now he breaks his bat. Pena settles under it and makes the catch. Back at Truist Park, here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. Schwellenbach back to work. Foul ball there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fairchild makes the catch. And there's one away. And here is Yainer Diaz.
Yainer Diaz.
And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tap foul at the plate. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. Allen over to first. Out number 3. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He sends a rocket to left. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1. And next for Atlanta, Stuart Fairchild. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's in there at the knees. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Curve in the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Nick Allen will hit next. And that is out of play. Missed
Ball
with a
inside.
changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Off the plate inside. The count now 2-2. Next offering is outside. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he
Now
earned that
batting,
ball.
the third baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Austin Riley. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Astros,
On to the third
the
inning.
shortstop,
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That one not close. And the count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris racing after it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. He's 0 for 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different.
And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Flied to right his first time. And he steps off. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it's just foul. That was close. This one in the air, right field. Acuna after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Michael Harris the second. Outside. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Throws off target as he slides in with a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Count full.
Paredes to first, but it pulls him off the bag. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses. Ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Outside,
out.
and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher, John Murphy.
And a base hit right there. Coming home. He'll score easily. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
0-1.
Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Acuna, the runner at third. Murphy at first. One gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Outside corner, got him looking. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game.
Ozuna.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. 2 outs. Not close with that one. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Vic Caratini at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Now
fly to center his first time.
Jose Altuve.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz, went down on strikes his first time through. Diaz, 26 years old, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH.
No ball, 2
Walker
strikes.
off of first with 2 away.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. Got it. Making 4 strikeouts for him. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. Close
Nope.
one.
Ball
Doesn't
1.
get the call. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That
Ball
one
2.
misses. And the count 2-1. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1. And now here is Nick Allen. And
Ball
takes
1.
low for ball 1.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And another
Exit
ball.
tag.
Walker. Here's the tag, and he's out. So the lineup flips over. Down the third baseman, Austin Riley. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. And that is the inning. Back at Truist Park, here's Mauricio Dubon. Schwellenbach back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
In the
1
dirt,
ball,
and it's
2
1-2.
strikes.
That one missed. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Reaching down. Makes the And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
And
Braves,
now it's Ronald
right
Acuna
fielder,
Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. Now pitching for Houston.
Swing and a miss as he was
Number
late that
63.
time.
You know,
0-1.
these Braves
Caleb
putting together some really
Ford.
good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate.
0-2.
It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's Matt Olson. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch
Inside, ball one.
misses. Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch.
1-1.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even
2 balls,
97.
1 strike.
As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Upstairs. And the count's full. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, the catcher,
Sean Murphy
Sean
next up for the Braves.
Murphy.
And first offering is fouled off. Now a
That's
check
outside.
swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1 ball.
Well, you got to find a
2
way
strikes.
to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. That one hammered center field. Back there. And out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. In the air, right side. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home
Number
run.
17,
Not allowing
Victor
it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Albies makes the play. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That missed by a
Counts 1-0.
lot. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1
He's a
the count.
master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-2. Hitting the air out to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Truist Park, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Mauricio Dubon now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fairchild. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Alvarez hauls it in, and there's one away. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. That misses. Going to count 1-2. Paredes fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Oh, and it hits the base. And that extends the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
No ball, 2
Acuna
strikes.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is downstairs, and the count is 1-2. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore back here in Atlanta. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. Schwellenbach back to work. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. That's too low.
Ball 2.
Now 2-0.
2-0.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3 balls, no strikes.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And there's the strike.
Can't lose, ball.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So digging in, Jake Myers, 1 for 3. Line drive and a base hit. And out to a board around second is Pena, and the throws offline, safe at third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
They need a strikeout And you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a...
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Albies. And a run scores on the double play.
Definitely not what they were looking for right there. They got a run in, but having to trade that for 2 outs at this stage in the game, it really hurts their cause more than it helps.
That one fouled off. Myers at third with 2 away.
One ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Ground ball left
That ball's
side.
foul.
And foul ball. And that just misses. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. 0-1.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So they're all loaded up. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Pena zips it across, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Altuve handles it in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hammered, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
And now, Stuart Fairchild on the ground to the left. Pena got him on the off-balance throw. That's the inning. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Harris after it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out. And a strikeout.
Hitting for Houston, number 11, Cam Smith.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. The Stros trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Digging in, Jeremy Pena.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The center fielder, number 6.
Now the number 2 hitter,
Myers.
Jake Myers.
Now pitching for the Braves. Number 52. Killer.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take the season opener and move to 1-0. Schwellenbach with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
These concussions throw my head against the wall, turning nothing.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here.